But hey, so what does an autopsy crowd look like nowadays, right? Because I imagine it's multi-generational, like people like myself taking their kids or their grandkids to the shows, right?
Yeah, I'm asking all the cool questions, I gotta tell you.
Well, thank you.
No one's been asking me things like this. It's really cool because, different generations. That was the first time we experienced that was when we did our big quote-unquote comeback show, or whatever you want to call it, in 2010. And having not played a show since 95 with Autopsy, we didn't know anything about what to expect, even though, some of us had done other bands and played shows and whatever. This was Autopsy again. So It was like totally different thing. So we didn't know if we were going to walk out on stage and everyone went, boo, you suck,
right,
or yay, or whatever. Honestly, we had no idea, and we hadn't played out for so long. We're like, fuck, how's this going to go? We have no idea. And then the cool thing was we went out and did a quick line check for like 20 seconds. And everyone just blew up, like it was like a sea of and stuff. We're like, oh shit, that was the line check. Nice. So that was like, okay, everything's going to be okay. We can relax a little bit. But the reason I even mentioned that at all is because we got to see the crowd. It was an outdoor show. It was Maryland Death Fest 2010 in Baltimore. It was out in some city street there. Shit tons of people, and we were tripping out because we're like, oh my God, there's all the people like, from our age bracket or, give or take. And then there's like 17-year-olds and shit like that. And then we're playing, we could see them like singing our lyrics as we played it. So it wasn't like, oh, my dad forced me to go to this dumb show, ooh, but they were like singing the lyrics and shit. So we're like, oh my God, this is like, it's cool on several levels. I mean, number one, it's being passed on to the next generation, not to sound old or whatever, but it's true. But at some point, we're going to all fall over dead. And, if these guys keep this whole thing going and pass it on to the next generation, how cool is that?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty amazing. So it's good that we're enjoying it in our lifetime. But it's also cool because it means death metal as a thing has passed the test of time and is not suffered the fate of like groove metal or insert subgenre here that no one cares about anymore. It's like, not only is it past the test, but it's actually, I don't want to say acceptable because that would be lame and it should never be acceptable, but it's more well known than ever now. I mean, you could just walk up to someone at your local Safeway and be like, do you know what death metal is? And they'll go, yeah, I think it sucks, but I know what it is.
Right. But it's not meant for everybody,
though. X amount of years ago, someone would be like, security?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. So there's different, I don't know, it's metal people at our shows, with maybe an occasional oddball or whatever once in a while, which is fantastic. Come on over, come and see us. It's great. But yeah, great. Super good. I mean, shit, we even, as a lot of people know now, last time we played Maryland Death Fest, we even had some chick taking a piss in a guy's mouth and sitting on his face in the middle of the pit while we played our show. So, I mean, what else do you want? Just checking all the boxes here.